morning. It's Monday again, and I'm back at these 4 lawn sites today, and there's another chance of rain this afternoon, so hopefully I can get it done before the rain. And I know you've seen these sites already, so I'll try to get some different shots and some different angles and some different content. Thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna get after it. Got all those trees out from Friday. It's enough for this site. Had to get my ear protection. Alright, I just go by these notches here. I don't know if they're equivalent with inches or not, but I'm gonna run it at 5 notches and 5 notches, see what it looks like, and adjust from there. I'd rather cut it too long than too short, right? I reuse these bags, in case you're wondering. Alright, on this side I just mow one mower width on the front part and then eyeball the rest. A little wide, not bad. I gotta get all the leaves. They like to hide, so I gotta find them. Alright, the backyard's pretty long. We've had a good amount of rain since 2 Tuesdays ago. Oh, it's a peach tree. Or maybe a pomegranate tree. I see both. Yeah, so this lawn is like 10 inches tall, but I'm gonna cut it at the same setting. Alright, backyard's all mowed. So upon closer investigation, I don't want to hold my camera too high, but there is a peach tree right there. And this one over here is a plum tree. It's pretty big. I mean, 12 feet tall. Wonder if they get good fruit off of it. Alright, this site's all done. Wanted to show you I left the thermometer out just here in the shade. It says 90, 91 maybe. 70% humidity. I don't know. This bungee cord doesn't keep my tailgate from falling, but gives me peace of mind that I won't lose it on the highway. Alright, on to the next site. Oh. Alright. This lawn is super long too. They like the rain. So I planted lawn over here in this space initially when I redid everything, and it failed. So, taking it out and tried all sorts of stuff. This white flowering thing is called frog fruit. Good ground cover. This one is rock rose? I don't know. I like it though. And these wild sunflowers. It's nice. Heck yeah. Well, this side I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different, 6 different lawns. And then the 7th one in the back. Cat mint is this one. This purple flower. Some garlic chives. Whoa, hey catty. Gonna come to help me? Check out this lemon tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at that. 7, 8, 9. I think that's what I said last time. Maybe I give it some fertilizer just for fun. Right on. Alright, well, I'm gonna get the mower out. Get the mower out and get to work. Every few months or so, I add more just the grass clippings and the leaves to this area to build up, just further build up this planting space. Keep my path through here. These sunflowers, I can bend them at the root sometimes. Might have broke, but it'll survive. This one is called Esperanza. It dies back in the freeze. This one might be bee balm. I'm not sure. I think it came from a pack of wildflower seeds. All right, this is the last bit to mow in the front yard. And the smallest section of lawn that I maintain. Done deal. Get the string trimmer and do all the edging. I noticed they are re-pouring the city sidewalk just in that next intersection over there. So it'd be cool if this was redone, but just take a shot of that so we remember before they come by and break it. It's nice. Tried something new here and mowed and edged just the border of all those plants a lot shorter. I think it'll look cool and make it a little bit easier for me to keep it off the sidewalk. Oh yeah, thunder starting. Yeah, whenever I can, so I'm not gonna cut this way. See how it's spinning? It's gonna fling debris that way. And I don't want to hit that truck. One more section. I forgot to mention, so this piece of lawn is here because it was the only surviving lawn from the original lawn before I did any work. When I came and did work, the majority of this front yard all the way to the sidewalk was weeds and soil, and it was all washing onto the sidewalk. The sidewalk was constantly covered in silt, but this little bit had grass, so I never removed that grass, and I kept it as is. So when I re-lawned it, this whole thing was grass, but then all that failed and died. I think mainly because of the intense heat reflecting off these tempered windows. But that's why that's there. I never touched it. I just have kept it alive for years. All right, this is the backyard. It's dominated by a couple of dogs. So I put metal fencing. I don't know if you can see it really. There's metal fencing here that goes underground so they can't dig out. And then a second barrier of fence pickets there because they were busting out the other ones from the outside in. You can see they like to dig. They were digging right there, but there was all that root stump in the way, and then also more metal gates. This is a big old deck that I built. I don't know what year, 2021. It's the composite Trex decking. This whole backyard used to be just, mud. Now it's all usable space. Hello, Mr. Dog. You'll be on YouTube? Good boy. Hi, buddy. Am I doing a good job? Okay. So, nice big deck. Good usable space now. A little bit of area still for the dogs. All right, I gotta blow outside the fence here in the front and keep going. All right, I got the front mowed, edged and blown. Remember this I used with the little chainsaw on Friday. But today I'll use the hedger. Oh, there's a bee. Go away, bee. I am working with the last bit of battery life I got. This big 9 amperage hour has one light left, but this tool doesn't need much. All right, you see what I'm gonna do, maybe? Trim these hedges. This down here is a different plant. Makes a flower. I think it's lantana. So I leave it. You can see this shrub isn't fully rectangular. It's because I only started giving it this shape like a few months ago. It used to just be a big round thing with huge trees here. And just enough space for the equipment. One more cut over here. All right. Nicely hedged. Right at the bottom of the window is what I was told to do. So there it is. All right, let's see how much battery I got left. I'm at least gonna mow back here because it needs it. All right, I mowed back here, but I'm not gonna use the string trimmer to save some battery life. So I saw something a little bit more important. Now I have maybe some battery life to hedge this vine. That looks a ton better. I don't want to like reach over and cut what's on the neighbor side. So I kind of just shape what's on our side. All right, get this picked up. All right, last stop of the day. He's been expanding the garden, so I'm gonna help him with some of the leaves and grass clippings I picked up, and these today. The grass is, I think I'll mow it on this. It's back up to 5. All right, the first bag is full. So we're just choosing to smother this grass with organic material that'll break down and become compost, soil matter. We'll get as much of this free stuff on there as we can, and then buy some mulch or compost to finish it off. That was 1 bag, easily 2 more, maybe 3, we'll see. Yeah. Oh yeah, and it looks like it was raining here when I was at the last site. It rained here pretty hard, so it's wet over in the low spots. Second bag. Oh man. Hard to get straight lines when it's wet like that. And the ground's uneven and soft in places, so it'll be bouncing around all over the place, sinking in some places. I got the whole thing cut. You can see my stripes are going this way. I'm gonna try something new and cut a few like diamonds in. So I'm just gonna eyeball off the house here. If you start driving and mowing over these lines, they'll mess them up. So I want to go, that looks good. Never done this before, but it's the biggest lawn I have, so I can try it out. Yeah, I already cut the grass, so it's just like laying it down one way or the other. I think more would make it look better. I'll just do this whole section right here. And then show you that watermelon. Alright, got it cut. You can see the lines this way, I think. And then I just cut a little section here, trying out the cross cut. Oh no, it looks cool. On a drier day, it'll look a little cleaner. And no, I didn't ruin their lawn. It's not trenched. It's just dirty wheels and wetter area. It's a soggy lawn today. Look at this. Watermelon. I guess this is same or different. This is just another type of melon. These look nice. There's another one over here. This one's a little bit bigger. I don't know how you tell. There's another one. Little one. Bigger one. I've never seen this shape before. Those trellises are holding up nicely. Sweet potato is this, all this is sweet potato. It makes the tuber underground. I'm gonna add a stake here in the middle. All right. I got permission to leave my plant waste here to help build his bed. So these are bags from today and Monday. Friday? Today's Monday. These other bags are from Friday. All right, got that all out. It's a nice thick layer of a mix of all sorts of stuff. Now, let's see if I can just push this in the ground. Push. Push. See, it's very sandy soil at this site. I'll get the hammer, bang it in a little bit more. All right, this is the one things you might not think of that you're gonna want ear protection for. Using this metal hammer on this metal stake. I like it. Best I can do. We'll rebuild this another season. It's just kind of a temporary trellis. Scoop some of this out of the way. This is all runoff from the garden.
he was kind of wondering why, and it's mainly because this is all back down to just the native soil. This mulch is very thin. There's no mulch in here at all. The more mulch, the more it can lock together, the less you'll have washing off. See how these are fines? That'll keep it a little bit from just running back down here next time it rains. I had one of these batteries charging, so. All right, all done. Headed home. All right, all done for the day, headed home. Yeah, if you like this video, if you watch the whole video, give me a like. If you ever watch my video more than once, leave me a comment and let me know what your favorite part was. All right, thanks for checking me out. Find me next time.